Nestled in the rugged landscape of Gebel el-Amarna on the west bank of Luxor Governorate lies Deir el Medina, a settlement that reveals the lives of the artisans and workers who lived during the 18th to 20th dynasties of ancient Egypt. This was not just any community. It was composed of the servants of the City of Truth, highly skilled craftsmen charged with the task of excavating and engraving the tombs of kings and queens. Deir el Medina was a city of notable significance, both for its renowned craftsmanship and its deep-rooted history of social action. This community of approximately 400 families and over 5,000 workers represented the lower socioeconomic class of the Pharaonic state. However, their pivotal role as superintendents of royal tomb construction imbued them with a unique social status. Remarkably, Deir el Medina was the birthplace of the first recorded workers' strike in history. Disenchanted with the treatment they received, the workers staged what would become an extraordinary demonstration of collective dissent. Their grievances included non-payment of wages due to officials' insubordination and the moral corruption of the era. These frustrations peaked during the reign of Ramesses III, specifically in the 6th month of his 29th year. Led by their chief worker, Benenuki, who boldly approached Ramesses III with their plight, the workers ignited the first known large-scale revolt against state authorities. It was during this time that they coordinated the first nighttime sit-in, an unprecedented event marked by the workers lighting up the night with torches as they protested near the western Theban necropolis. The initial sit-in was followed by further demonstrations, including a significant protest at the temple of King Merneptah. The workers refused to accept bribes offered to quiet their revolt, and their persistence resonated throughout the Pharaonic world. Their efforts bore fruit, albeit partially, as state leaders reluctantly agreed to pay half the wages owed to them, though the mayor of Thebes attempted to flee in fear of their justified wrath. Not only did Deir el Medina symbolize labor rights and advocacy, but it also stood as a testimony of architectural accomplishment. The settlement, comprising about 70 houses, was enclosed by sturdy walls and constructed on stone platforms. The city's inhabitants were divided into right-handed and left-handed groups, based on the tombs they were assigned to work on in the Valley of the Kings and Queens. Despite their significant contributions, the workers' living conditions were modest. Their wages consisted of rations such as sacks of wheat, barley for beer, and essential supplies like firewood and pottery. The strict work schedules limited interaction with their families to maintain the confidentiality of their projects. In response to these constraints, the workers even established an in-house court to manage their disputes. The historical narrative of Deir el Medina also records an era of resilience and reconstruction. After a devastating fire, King Thutmose III rebuilt the area, and its residents were later enlisted by King Akhenaten to help establish his capital at el-Amarna. Through these tumultuous circumstances, the settlement preserved its legacy, not merely as the place of truth, but as a monumental emblem of the enduring spirit and tenacity of the laborers who shaped the divine and eternal resting places of the most illustrious pharaohs.